What's the point? 3.5 years later, more than 200 national teams have been whittled down to the Final Four. Tomorrow night, we'll have just 2 remaining. And we are underway.
In the ball now, Molina playing in the attack against Sosa, and here they come.
Novakovic backing off in the last minute. That allows Molina to clip that across. He's saying it was last off Sosa. And the assistant referee apparently disagrees. Ball trying to open up to the far side. Novakovic coming to get it. Just in front of Tagliafico.
Nice looking run from Tagliafico. He just snuck in off the weak side there of Juranovic, who was tucked inside.
Kovacic running long. Ivan Perisic will clip this one in. First touch of the game for Emiliano Martinez. He's trying to spring it out quickly the other way to Alexis McAllister. Crucial response to the win against the Netherlands, saying we've shown we can lose with class against Saudi Arabia. We've shown we can win with class. As in the Copa America last year. Boy, the entire Croatian bench leaping up there, wanting a foul. We'll see what Denziella Orsato does. Our referee, there's another foul on the other side of the field that he has called as Tagliafico goes down. And this is the first test for our referee tonight.
Yeah, and it comes off.
Oriol tries to no-look that one in. Big tackle coming from behind by Romero. McAllister. Argentina trying to get on the break. Luka Modric's not going to have any of that. It is going to be a foul, though.
He didn't have many options, though, Alexis McAllister. As he takes this touch, he knows what he's doing. He sees Modric just diving in.
Perez now, Otamendi with an important step to win that ball in. Enzo Fernandez will trip up at the edge of the area. No foul, says referee Orsato. Messi can't believe it. It's looped in deep. Over and up for it. Clash of heads. 2 Argentina players down.
I wonder if they end up actually hitting each other at the end of this, being pushed into, Dejan Lovren's on the back. See, and he pushes Otamendi into the back, or Romero rather, into the back of Otamendi. Oh.
And now Romero might have to defend. Just sort of bowls his way into Kovacic, and he is fouled. McAllister, Álvarez breaks down there. Guardiola wanted to have Novakovic come to get it, only as far as Messi, that clearance. And it ends up out as a goal kick. But we're going from like static nothing to just... Rennes for Enzo Fernandez. Tagliafico making the run, trying to get around back door. He's going to get there, try to slide through, and he got across in. Sosa was the only man there, and he gets it out.
You know, this is a really good spot here for Enzo Fernandez to take.
McAllister this time. Fernandez wiggles around, lets it fly, and forces a save. Novakovic there playing safe to push it away. His first save of the game, 20 into the tournament.
Yeah, they're going to keep working that side too, because now Croatia's midfield a little bit more narrow. Tagliafico's playing so high and wide on the left that there's a little bit of space starting to open up in front of their back.
Breakout, how about that from Kovacic? Just spin away, rides the challenge a second time. Kovacic, Kramaric. And he gets tripped up. That'll be a free kick for Croatia.
Yeah, now I'm surprised that Rodrigo de Paul, a guy of his experience, doesn't take the foul in the middle of them, unless Sosa really fancies it to try and test Emiliano Martinez. Only a 2-man wall there for Argentina.
Sosa runs over it. Luka Modric has a look, clips it in. Paredes gets the header away. Paredes gets the header away. Now Messi trying to escape, got it knocked away. Second ball is out. Molina on the run. De Paul further on. Julián Álvarez on the far side of the field. Fernandez. Long run from McAllister, too long to get on the end of that one.
Well, it took us about 28 minutes. The game's slowly starting to develop now, and a couple of half chances on both sides. Some pressure from Argentina.
Middle now for Pasalic. Hands it off to Kovacic. Wide for Ivan Perisic. Running in now. Perisic clipping it up and taking a deflection. Or was it a chip? Well, he
went for the chip.
It was a deflection. Referee says no, it's a goal kick.
I mean, this comes off just a sensational move. They got pressured all the way in their own end, just playing through that pressure. Luka Modric starts it with just the cheekiest of little nutmegs. This will give us the best view if it took a touch.
Julián Álvarez, can he get on the end of this one? He will! Julián Álvarez! Tackled in there! It's still loose!
He's gonna give a penalty.
Penalty!
Yeah.
Penalty for Argentina! Yellow card to Livakovic!
Wow, just out of nothing. Beat right up the gut. Right through the middle of the play. And we're gonna get another yellow card here. I think for dissent at the end of it. Livakovic comes out and just cleans out Julián Álvarez. You don't always see these called.
In fact, in World Cup history, they've often not been called in some very famous incidents.
Especially if a player gets the shot off. And Julián Álvarez.
World Cup record in his 25th game played. Trying to keep the dream alive of winning it for the first time. Emiliano Martinez can't bear to watch. Messi buries it!
The weight of a nation on his shoulders, and Lionel Messi delivers again. Julián Álvarez taken down for the penalty. We thought, man, it's not a time to get cute. How about that? Smash it in the corner. Livakovic goes the right way, but there's no keeper saving that. It's rising, it's hit with venom, it's in the top corner. And Lionel Messi gives Argentina the lead with authority from the penalty spot. 5th goal of the tournament to go along with 3 assists.
Julián Álvarez, he's got the support of Molina coming up to his right. Álvarez wants to run it himself. On my fall back to it does! One end of the field to the other! 2-0 Argentina!
From a Croatian corner, just hit with a lethal counterattack here from Argentina. And it's Julián Álvarez who drew the penalty for the first goal that gets on the score sheet here. Look at this, they try to put the ball in the box. It's blocked at the top of the box. Messi gets a slight touch. Now watch the run. Molina, he drags 2 defenders with him to the far side. It opens up the far space. He's trying to go that way. Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling. 3 dribble tackles in a row. And a lot of fortune missed clearances. It doesn't matter. He slams it home at the end. Julián Álvarez, I'm not sure how, but it doesn't matter. It's in the back of the net. Oh my goodness, comedy of errors in the back for Croatia. Defensively all over the place, scrambling to get back, scrambling to make a tackle.
Little slow him up. McAllister, DePaul wants it. DePaul has it. DePaul deflected. They're shouting it's a handball. It's going to be a corner given on the field.
You know, Argentina have been so in sync with their movements. This time when the ball goes to DePaul, look, he's got the runner to his right, so it means that Sosa now has to...
First corner of the night for Argentina. Messi deflected, on frame save. That came off an Argentina head somewhere in there.
I mean, they're under siege right now, Croatia. Argentina have got the second. They're flying with confidence. It's McAllister, I believe, at that near post.
Kovacic sweeps it in. Perisic from Kramaric, who returns. Luka Modric, that was blocked, boy, right in the chest of Otamendi. Comes wide to Juranovic, his cross, took the deflection. Martinez, from the seat of his pants there, got a hand on that one.
I think Pasalic was offside, and he was, yeah. The flag came up at the end.
Perisic, and couldn't get his foot all the way around it.
And it's breaking down for Croatia in the final third. Kramaric trying to work an angle, takes a couple of defenders out himself. It's another look at that goal. I mean, cuts back, and then the finish is good too.
Lionel Messi continues to work on that left hamstring. Has been an ever-present for Argentina, and you just wonder how much of the mentality.
You have this deep-lying block, and you're trying to just play counterattack. You still have to remain as going to get a foul already here. So now they're going to have to defend an early free kick here in the second half.
Josh is just on the field. He's the player who made his
ball. That's Messi, because you're not really anticipating a shot from here, just trying to block the near post. He's going to just try and drift this in around the penalty spot. Offside.
See if he can disorganize. In it comes now. Martinez. That'll do. He's won the ball. He's in tight quarters. Paul with it now. All the while, Orsato, the referee, just sort of stands back and watches. That's a deflected shot from Paredes, which is the third save of the game by Livakovic.
And McAllister's still down at the end of this, as you can see right there. His body's in front of the shot as it comes in from Paredes.
Out of there with it. Trying to spring Julián Álvarez. He's going to pick it up on Dejan Lovren. He's got Enzo Fernandez inside of him. Fernandez! Guardiola did just enough. Messi comes to get it. Fernandez was in his way for a shot there from that angle. McAllister. Paredes for Messi trying to get away from Guardiola. Messi cuts him back, holds it in. Fernandez, Messi! Saved! Livakovic keeps Croatia alive once again.
No, I thought that Guardiola had done enough on Messi, but watch how he just keeps moving. Dumps it off, goes for the second one. And just Guardiola does enough right at the end. I think Messi's off balance as he goes to strike it. Doesn't really get all the way through it. The back post was open, and Livakovic comes up with a save, stayed strong at his near post. To them right now.
Aldridge skips away. That makes Paredes with the pass. Free kick coming all the way wide, though. Croatia's saying we want that second foul, but it's going to come for this one, it appears.
Just a bit of a wild tackle from
Luka Modric for Croatia lifts this one in. The header knocked down. Martinez got a piece of it. It's cleared away. Modric, it looked like, how to look at that one as that came in. Just couldn't. Orsic couldn't get that return. And that's going to be a foul. And Argentina again released the pressure. Paul needs a moment to get up. He was down holding the back of his leg.
Even if he didn't need a moment, he's going to take a moment. They're winning all of those tackles.
Messi away from Guardiola. Able to recover at least for a moment. Messi dances around, turns the corner, gets inside of him, cuts it back! Julián Álvarez, 3-0 Argentina! What a performance tonight!
Oh my. Lionel Messi gives Guardiola, the 20-year-old, gives him a lesson here. This is just out of this world. Watch this, spins him inside out, twists him into a knot. Look at that, goodbye, turns on the jets, inside, has the awareness now, picks his head up, sucks in so many defenders. What a tournament Guardiola's had, but this moment right here against the GOAT, sit down, young man, let me teach you a lesson. Look at this, goodbye, see you later, right foot, picks up his head, and it's Julián Álvarez with his second of the game. The strength, the balance, it's poetic, and it's Lionel Messi, the provider, third assist of the tournament to go along with his goal on the night. Argentina are flying.
Was born. Two men 13 years apart, combining to put Argentina on the precipice of the World Cup. Argentina are going to sub, but not on this free kick. Perisic tags it, Emiliano Martinez. That is his first save of the entire night. Just his fourth save of the entire tournament.
It's a long way out. Ends up going in through the wall. Not a great wall from Argentina. Kind of a half-hearted wall. And dangling out a leg, you're asking for danger sometimes. Built slowly, got better and better and better. They have done everything in this tournament, and they've seen everything, and they are ruthless.
Perisic, Orsic able to keep it, able to turn, able to cut it back. Orsic through traffic. Ends up wide.
That's not a bad look. Able to just get Romero off balance, comes back on his right foot. They worked an angle. They finally were able to beat a defender 1v1. It was Perisic, had some really nice.
Rocco. Luka Modric thinking about it. Ping back off him. Shot him in the face there.
Rarely seen him in the attack. I mean, because they conceded.
It's taken quickly, the free kick. It's clipped across. It's McAllister putting it wide.
Oh, and he had Messi to his right. And he wanted one too. Really smart to take this quickly. Lovely. Well, thought it was a lovely back heel at first. Ends up taking the old double touch, and then he gets it off his feet. Look at Messi waiting for the second one. And McAllister.
In him, you think? Perisic will give you some time to think about it. It's clipped across. Tagliafico at the last moment there under some pressure from Vlasic, heads it in behind.
Yeah, nice defending at the back post. I think it's hard to say it didn't at this point. And a team that was coming in on such with a feeling of invincibility.
36 games. Great footwork there. Kovacic on the end of it. It was Pekovic who started it. It's Meyer's attempt, and with a bit of a deflection, Martinez gets down to make his second save.
Yeah, the deflection actually takes the power out of the strike. It deflects it a little bit the other way, but very comfortable in the end for Emiliano Martinez.
It's one other thing to keep in mind as you look at these scenes, and those of us that have been here. Meyer lifts it up. Martinez, strong take.
We've walked up to a stadium in this tournament, John, and outside it's just one big party.
Perisic cross. Tagliafico steers it away. What has turned into a disaster of a night from their perspective. And Julián Álvarez will tag it. And that will end the game. And Argentina